Hey, what's going on, everybody? Sunday, August 3rd, just pulled up to the gym. Woke up later than normal today. For those of you guys who know me, I've talked about how I like to get up early. Whether it's Monday or Saturday, I'm usually up between 7 and 8 a.m. Today, I didn't get out of bed until 11 a.m., which is completely unusual for me. I guess my body was just overtired. And to be honest, for me, the more sleep I get, if I get into that 9-10 hours of sleep, I end up being more tired the following morning. So I was pretty tired waking up this morning. I have bench press today, my 5x5, trying to increase the weight. So we'll see how that goes. Hopefully it will go well. I feel good right now. That's pretty much it. Gonna go in the gym, hit some bench press, and I'll film as much as I can for you guys. All right, what's going on, everybody? Starting off today's workout with 50 pull-ups. And no, not 50 in a row, otherwise I'd be a member of the Bar Stars. But pretty much just trying to hit 50 with however many sets it takes, with about 15 seconds rest in between. So I'm usually able to knock out anywhere from 10 to 15 earlier on, and then mini sets of 5 with a little break in between. All right, so following the pull-ups was the main focus of today's training session, the barbell bench press, going for a 5x5. And I've actually been increasing the weight 5 pounds each week, which I know won't be the case forever. Otherwise, I'd be benching 1,000 pounds soon. But since I started the program, I was working with around 190 or 195. And now I'm doing the 5x5 with 215, and it's feeling really good. So like I said, I know that 5 pound increase won't be there every single week, but in the meantime, I'm taking advantage of it while I can and just focusing on little technical things, not getting so much in my head, which I tend to do when I bench press. I know it's a very complicated lift and there's a lot of technique involved, but sometimes when I think too much, my form actually breaks down a little bit. So just focusing on the little things and one thing each time I bench, whether it's my grip, my shoulder blades being pinched back, my leg drive, something I focus on each training session rather than thinking about too much at one time, which will probably end up just ruining my lift. So this was my last set. I recorded 3 of the sets, so sets 3 and 4 you did not see. This was set 5, which, believe it or not, was my easiest set, and I give a lot of credit to the spotter who gave me the lift off. Maybe it's just me, but when I receive a proper lift off, it makes my set that much easier. So following the 5x5 bench press was some more back work using the high hammer strength row. Doing 2 arms at a time. You've probably seen me in the past work each side individually, but it's all personal preference, and this is what I felt like doing today. So 2 plates, a quarter, and a 10 per side. And this was actually superset with some more neutral grip pull-ups. So you'll see me walk over there on my small calves to hit some pull-ups. I was supposed to get 4 sets of 10, and I just think from the 50 pull-ups prior in the beginning of the workout and after all this other volume, I just wasn't able to complete the full 10 reps. You can see I'm actually cutting myself short a little bit and not using a complete range of motion, but I was still able to get, I believe, 7 or 8 per set. So not that bad in my opinion, but still trying to work on getting that 10. Next up was 4 sets of 6 on the low incline dumbbell press. And a lot of people ask me, how do you set up the weights or how do you kick the weights back to start this movement? What's really important is if you can't kick the weights back and hold them at the bottom position before pressing them up, the weight is likely too heavy. So I see a lot of people kick back and then start flailing around. You should be able to get those weights into position like that and then start pressing them. And I know a lot of times momentum is what makes us able to press the weight. So you might kick the weights back and have a spotter get them into position for you, and then you just start pressing up and down really fast, not controlling the weight. But that might be a sign that the weight is a bit too heavy. So I'm not saying don't use a spotter. There's nothing wrong with using a spotter to help you get the weights into position, but make sure that you are controlling the weight. So after that 4 sets of 6, moved on to some straight arm pull downs and changed up the bar a little bit. You've probably seen me use the V-bar handle sometimes, and just felt like going a little bit wider, and it actually felt a little bit better on my lats. So again, always be experimenting in the gym with different handles, different positionings, and see what feels best for you. Don't just see what other people are doing and then kind of copy that. Ending off the workout here with some machine chest flies. Now I chose to use this pec deck machine. You can use the one behind me. You can use cables, dumbbells. It's really all personal preference. This is just what I felt like using today. And that's really it. I'm gonna end the commentary here. Thanks as always for the support, guys. I really appreciate it. If you're looking to hire me as your online personal trainer or coach, just don't text when you're walking because you might bang into me. But it's all good. I know who he is, so I didn't really get mad. But my coaching is global, so no matter where you are in the world, I can help you reach your goals. So you can go to my website in the description box below, www.fusarofitness.com, or simply email me, Matty@fusarofitness.com. Thanks as always, guys. Enjoy the rest of the video. Hey, what's going on, guys? Just got in from the gym, sitting down to a little snack. In here, we have some of this Berry Blast Mio Fit. This stuff is unbelievably good, and I highly recommend it. Just a 0-calorie water enhancer, so if you don't like water, it makes it taste damn good. Got myself a little apple. Unfortunately, it's not a Honey Crisp. Those are like $3 a pound now. I'm actually not sure what brand this is, but Honey Crisp are still the best apples. And I got myself some Chipotle cracked pepper jerky. By far the best brand of jerky that I've ever had. I'll give you guys a look real quick. You can see it's not like typical jerky that's sometimes really almost like see-through because it's so thin. They try and keep the calories so low. This is really, really thick jerky, but it's also got that like chewy steak taste. So definitely recommend this as well. I actually got a bunch of samples when I was at the expo this past weekend. They had cracked pepper, the Chipotle cracked pepper. They had regular, I believe it was just steak jerky. They had turkey jerky. So they have a few different flavors, and this one was damn good. So chef's cut jerky, highly recommend it. So I'm going to eat this for some protein, eat this apple, drink this, and then maybe have a shake or some lunch/early dinner. So I'm going to enjoy that and watch a couple of YouTube videos.